What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the JBL Buds 3 earbuds. I was excited to get these in. I got these at the same time I picked up the Beam 3s. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's start talking about price. You can get these at $99.95 on JBL.com. You can also get these for a limited time offer on Amazon for $165.99. As always, I'll leave links in the description. That way you can take advantage of those prices. Again, the Amazon price is for a limited time at the launch, at the release of this video. I'm not sure if it will stay. I'm not sure how long that price will stay. But at the making, not their release, but the making of this video, that price stands on Amazon. As far as colors go, you got 4 different ones. You got black, as you can see here. You got blue, purple, and silver. As far as Bluetooth version, the earbuds rock 5.3, whereas the case rocks 5.1. As far as codec support, you have AAC, SBC, and LDAC. So you do have some high-res audio there. They have, for noise canceling, they have their true adaptive noise canceling technology. So we know we'll definitely test that. As far as battery life, now with the ANC turned on, the earbuds will get you 10 hours of playback time. With noise canceling turned on, you can get up to 8 hours. Now, when you include the case, noise canceling turned off, you get up to 30 hours. Noise canceling turned on, you get up to 24 hours. They do offer fast charge. 10 minutes would get you an additional 4 hours of playback time. And yes, the case itself supports wireless charging. As far as features go, each earbud has a 10mm driver powered by JBL Signature Sound. Wireless high-res audio certified, as you can see here. You got a smart case for seamless control. You got 6 mics for voice aware, for clear calls. You got the personified 3.0 software for personalized sound, immersive JBL spatial audio, Google Fast Pair, multi-point connectivity, and app support for Android and iOS. So these guys are suited and booted, ready to go. Now, let's dive in. To save time, I did cut the tape off camera. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right. Always on the back. I love the way they flip that over. Pull this out. All right. We got the case and the earbuds. Similar, identical packaging as the Beam 3s. You got your extra small, your extra small and small ear tips. And of course, on the other side, flanking them, you got your large ear tip. So the mediums are on the inside, on the earbuds in the case. We'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and pop open the box here, the accessory box. See what we got. We got our USB-A to USB-C charging cable. I love the way it's flat. I don't like that it's short. All right. And then, of course, you got your books, your user guide, and safety and information there. I like the way that it's banded up like that, but I'm not gonna pull that out. Everybody's seen the books and everything like that, so we can go ahead and put that back in. Ain't no sense in unraveling that when we've seen it millions of times, I'm sure. All right, let's go ahead and close this up. And put everything back so it's as pristine as possible. You know how I like to do that. All right. Well, we'll just leave that open. All right, set that off to the side. Let's go ahead and pull out, take a look at this case. All right. Okay, here we go. Got the case in. Let's get that plastic off. Again, very similar to, let me pull out the Beam 3. All right, so this is the Beam 3 case, and these are your Buds 3. Very, very similar. Same size, in my opinion. All right. It's very nice touchscreen on it. As you remember, I did change the wallpaper here. So very nice. All right. Again, let me see. You open that up. There's the buds on the inside. Very nice. Very, very. I like the way they look. I like the way they're shimmering off of that. I like that. That like gloss. When you open that up, let me open it again. You open that up, that gloss is hitting you. It reminds me of. Now I'm going back. Now these are also. I guess you could say brand mates almost, sorta. They remind me of the Buds Pro. When you open that up, look at that shine. When you open it, let me open that up. How that gloss on the Buds Pro look. They give me that vibe. So again, Samsung run, you know the deal. Samsung owns Harman and JBL. You know they're all under the same umbrella. But look at that. Don't tell me that don't give you that vibe. It gives me that vibe. Let me open it. Look, when you open that up with that gloss hitting, tell me that don't hit the vibe. All right, just wanted to show you that. That's exactly when I first opened it up. That's exactly the thing that was like, God, that reminds me of them. So I just wanted to put that out to you guys. Maybe it did to y'all, maybe not. All right, so let me go ahead and pull one of these out. We're gonna take the tape off both of these. I know we're supposed to plug these in just to get the case activated. So we're gonna go ahead and do our thing right now. Before we do that, look at the size of that. That's nice. That's a nice size there. Will probably be a very discreet earbud once you have it in. Very, very nice. I like that. Again, that JBL branding with that gloss around it. I like it. I know a lot of people aren't going to. They're going to find an issue with it. But I like that. All right, let me pop this in and take a quick picture, man. All right, here we go. That's what they look like in the ear. Very discreet. Nice and small. I may, just by having them in, I more likely will change out the ear tip. But again, a very discreet earbud altogether. So again, I do like that. It felt good though, but I will definitely upgrade the ear tip. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get these guys paired up and then run through the app. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. First things first, we got to get the case activated. So we'll go ahead and pull the charger out. That way we can get the case activated here. All right. Case is activated. Everything's showing up. Let me just slide lock that. All right, we got 80% on the case, so we're good to go. Let's go ahead and pull this. We're going to pull that plug. And first thing we're going to do before we get connected is we're going to test wireless charging. We got our wireless charging pad on. Let's drop that on. Boom, there it is. I want you guys to see it. Charging does work. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. I think I had it a little out of frame. There it is. The charging does work. Just wanted to make sure you guys saw it. All right. So let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. They have Google Fast Pair. So we should be able, dropped them. So we should be able to open this. And it should pick up here on the phone. Boom, there it is. So Google Fast Pair does work. Let's go ahead and connect. Man, if these things don't give me that vibe. They don't give me that vibe. I'm just saying they just do. All right, we're going to let this go ahead and device is ready to sub. Let's go ahead and just make sure these guys are paired and connected. We're still blinking here. Oh, for some reason, it couldn't do it manually, so we have to go in. Yes, connect. I think I might have done it fooling around with my other earbuds. All right, we are all set up. Got my volume rocker. Everything is fabulous. So let's go ahead and jump into setup. We'll go right into the app. All right, there we is. Okay, get started. Fit test. Yeah, all this stuff here, all set. All right, so right now we got an app. We got a firmware update. We'll go ahead and run that, and then we will come back and walk through the app. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. Got the update for the earbuds as well as the case. So let's go ahead and take a quick walk through the app. As you can see, you got the name of the earbuds at the top. You got a power button where you can turn off the earbuds from the app rather. Of course, you got the back arrow here where you can go in and select other products and devices, JBL devices if you have them. Of course, now we go move down. You got a picture of each earbud. You got their battery levels as well as the battery level for the case. Then, of course, you got your 3 tabs: general, audio, and others. I promise not to bypass them like I did when I did the Beam 3. But I did. I think at least I did redeem myself there. Just make sure I don't do it again. All right, now here in the general tab, you got your ambient controls. You got we can turn that on. I gotta have them in. So you got noise ANC, and then once you're in here, you can go ahead and select customize your ANC if you want. You got ambient sound. You can also say customize that to say exactly how much ambient noise you want to be filtered in. Then, of course, you got your talk through, which focuses on if people's talking to you. It focuses on the voices. All right. Of course, next up, you got your smart charging case settings. You can go in here. Okay, let's go in here and get notifications. Let's go ahead and get. I think I already had this set up. It should be. Well, I guess not for this device. All right, so there we go. All right, so we did that. Yeah, it's done. Why'd I do that? All right, let's cancel that real quick. All right, so then you go in. You got your brightness. You can turn up the brightness of the case and turn it down. Now, mind you, turning up the brightness of the screen on the case does affect battery life overall when charging your earbuds as well. Just so you notice that. Now you can also go down. You can change your lock screen wallpaper. You can select from the ones they provide you, or you can hit the plus and go to all of your albums. Let's go down. I'm just gonna try to get down. Actually, you know what? That's gonna take too long. Let's get my don't want that. I want to try to do this real quick for you. See, it shows my previous one that I have. That's the one I have here for the Beam 3s. But we're gonna put a different one here on the Buds 3 here. We'll put a different picture on there. Let me go choose from my album. Let's go in here. All right. Let's get down here where we got some good ones. All right, we're gonna put that one on. All right, I like the way that looks. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rock this one. See, you can go ahead and crop it if you want. I like it. Let's move that down just a little bit. All right, just like that. So we get some of that moon. Let's go ahead and hit next. So this is what it will show like. This is what they're showing you what it'll look like when it's done. You'll go ahead and upload. All right, it's going to do that. It's going to upload. It's going to reboot. I believe it might take. It's not going to take as long, but I just wanted to show you these. I like this feature. I know people are going to say this is a gimmick. This is gimmicky, blah blah blah. But yeah, I like this feature on cases. All right, it's going to reboot. Probably take less. It says 30 seconds, but it'll probably take less than that. All right, we're done. And I'll come back and show you what that looks. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like on the screen. Very nice. So let's go ahead and open this back up and get back in. All right. All right, so that's how you do that. Now, moving on, you got your check my best fit. You got your personalized your personal sound amplifier. Now if you go in here and you turn this on, you will not be able to use like spatial audio on these if you use your personal sound amplification. All right, so you do got that option. You got spatial audio where your smart audio and video, so you can have it say, okay, you listen to music, you want it for audio mode. If you're watching a video, you can switch it over to video mode. Of course, I went ahead and touched it. It's going to reboot. I don't know why I did that. Ah, come on. All right, so now it's in there. You got your smart animation, your automation rather, the auto play pause, or auto pick up phone calls. I never turn that on no matter what earbuds. I don't like my earbuds automatically picking up a phone call for me. But you turn that on so that way when you take the earbuds out with the wear sensor and everything, it will pause your audio. We will test that for sure in the mono mode testing later in the video. Okay, then of course you got your touch gestures, and you got single, double, and tap and hold. You can switch them as far as categories. So you got ambient controls, you got volume controls, playback controls. All right. They're like, guess they're bundled. So we do, say for instance, the left earbud, I want that to be my volume controls. All right. So now if I tap once on the left earbud, it will turn up the volume. Tap twice, it will turn down the volume. Tap and hold activates my voice assistant. So, but then again, you got to understand, you can still do all this from the case. You can just pull the case out and do this yourself. So again, just in case you're separated from the case for some reason, maybe you put it on the charger, walked away, you still can go ahead and you do touch controls and actuate this one. And then of course on the right one, I'm gonna leave that as my playback controls. Single tap, give you play pause, double tap. Uh, we'll do next track, triple tap. We'll do previous track, tap and hold, or obviously launch my voice assistant. So we'll do it like this. We'll keep noise connection. We will keep noise canceling here, and we'll do that there for that one. And of course, your call controls are set. You cannot change these at all. Double tap answers and in calls. Tap and hold rejects incoming calls. Tap and hold mute your mic during the call. Okay. And then let's move on. If I can get over, there we go. You got your voice prompts at the bottom. You can go and select language. And of course, you can set it if you want. And you can go ahead and you can turn it on if you want, turn it off also if you want, rather. By default, it's on. All right, if we go to audio. Now here you got your high res audio here. So if you turn this on, it will reboot the earbuds, but you will not be able to use the personify or spatial sound features. All right. So I don't know if that has to do with LDAC or not. That would be a shame if they did do that, but I understand it. Then of course you got your equalizer here, where you can turn that on. All right. Now you can go in, you got your different presets. Sorry about that. Had to change the battery. As I was saying, you got your different presets here. You got your JBL presets. And let's see, you can go ahead. Whoops, let me go ahead in here. Then you can hit the plus and you can create your own EQ settings there as well. We'll play with that later on in the video. All right. So moving on down, you got your spatial sound. Well, if you turn that on, you got movie. You can do music or game, depending on what you're using the earbuds for. Okay. Then, of course, you got Personify. This is your personalized sound uh, software. Basically, you put the earbuds in, you run the test, and it creates your own personal sound, and you can use that to listen to your music or your audio based on the results of that test. It's similar to what Sennheiser has for the Momentum earbuds, excuse me, Sony has it for the XM4s, XM5s. They have that in their app. Soundcore has their version of it for their Liberty earbuds. It's called Sound ID through them. Hey Melody has their own version of it when it comes to like the OnePlus earbuds. I think even the Realme earbuds, I think they do have it in their app as well. So there's a lot of different versions out here of the exact same thing, but in turn just gives you everything, gives you your own personal sound there. All right, of course, you got your balance, your left-right balance here. I like the fact that this has it, where if for those who have hearing issues, hearing loss in one ear over the other, you can go ahead and adjust which ear gets a louder sound as opposed to the other one. That way, it could kind of balance out, and you can enjoy your audio. Your max limiter, your volume limiter here. If you use this, if you turn that on, it will basically limit the volume. Like, say, for instance, instead of being able to go to 100%, you can go to like 80% or so. That way, it'll protect your hearing. And then, of course, you got your call. When you're in calls, you got your sound level optimizer. Basically, it helps. Again, helps with hearing when you're on the phone call. And of course, when you got your sound settings, this is what you sound like going through, or when the sound's coming into you, rather. And then, of course, you got your voice settings. So when you're talking, you can do that. You got voice aware. You can turn that off and on. And then, of course, you can slide it. This is like when you're on a call and you want to know, exactly how strong you want that to be. All right. And then, of course, let me get back down here to medium. That's good. All right. So that's it for this page. Moving on to others, you got your relaxed sounds. More if you want to decompress or anything like that, you can go ahead and select at least one of these sounds. It's like campfire. You got the forest. You got looks like rain or river running. You got birds chirping, and just I guess a nighttime kind of decompress, like if you're going to sleep. You can set it up from anywhere from 1 minute to an hour. So you got that option there. You just hit play, sit back and relax. uh like I said, Soundcore has something like this. I think Sound has it. So it's some out there that do offer you this feature for decompressing or even going to sleep, if you will. So that's a very good option there. Then, of course, you got Find My Buds in case you lose one. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and take these out. I want to see what they sound like. I didn't try this with the Beam 3s, but we're gonna try it here. Let's go ahead and play. All right, here we go. That's what it sounds like. It's really loud. Yeah. So we found it. All right. Just wanted to show you guys. It's very loud, but you should be able to find that anywhere if you lost them somewhere. Then, of course, you got your support option here. This is where you'll check for firmware updates. You can set up your headphones. Quick start guide. You got your frequently asked questions. You can reset them back to factory if you need to. Then, of course, it gives you your all software, charging case information, and everything like that. So that is the run through of the JBL app for the Live Buzz 3. Very detailed, gives you everything you need out of them, and gives you everything you want in order to utilize these guys in the real, and set them up however you want. Just a really, really great app. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to continue our testing. Stay strapped in. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys actually test the multi-point. I was going to say it all over again. So you can see we got them connected. They're paired to my phone. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the Bluetooth there. We're going to put these guys back in the case. All right, let's close it up real quick. I should have peeled this off the back. and do that. Let's get this off real quick. All right. Get that off me. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and put these guys in pairing mode. So let's open this back up. So I'm going to find that button. We'll put these in pairing mode. I think I'm pressing it. Yep, there it is. Tablet sees them. Let's go ahead and connect. All right, they're all set up. Was it done? And let's go ahead and verify that they are connected. Yes, they are. As you can see there, Ron's JBL Live Buds 3. So let's go ahead. We flipped it. Let's go ahead and go back to my phone, turn Bluetooth back on there. We're going to take these out real quick. And we're going to go ahead and connect. We're going to make sure. All right, we got them both paired up. I went into my settings here on both of these devices. Let me go into details here, actually. All right, to see audio switching, you see that it says it's turned on. All right, it says it's turned on here and turned on here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and test both multi-point and audio switching for the Buds 3. Let me go ahead and put these in. All right. We got them in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get some audio playing. We'll do that for both of these. All right, we got that one ready. All right, we got that one ready. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do audio multi-point. All right, audio is coming out of this one. Pause. Let's go to the second one. All right. Took a second for transition, but audio is now playing. Now let's go ahead and see if we can audio switch and go directly from the tablet to my phone. All right, here we go. No, it's not working. Let's try it the other way. All right. No, it is not working. So I'm thinking when they say audio switching turned on, mean it will say, for instance, you're using your tablet, you're listening to something or your other device and your phone rings, it's going to automatically switch over to that. But as far as what I know audio switching to be, this does not do it. Now, again, it's not a deal breaker. I like that. I would like to have that feature if possible. Maybe a firmware update will shore it up. I did have that same issue with the Beam, with their stem style earbuds here. The Beam 3s. So they had that issue as well. So it's across the board, but hopefully our firmware update will fix it. Other than that, multi-point works perfectly. Let's continue. All right, next test is the mono mode and in-ear detection test. We got Stevie Wonder here is going to help us out. Shout out to Stevie Wonder. All right, let's go ahead and hit play. All right, we got music playing, so we'll go ahead with the left earbud. Take that out. All right, took a little bit, but it took a few seconds, maybe 2 or 3, but it did pause my music. Let's go ahead and put that in the case, close it, hit play. Got audio playing out the right earbud. Let's go ahead and take that out, put that back in. All right, got audio playing out of both now. Now let's go ahead and take the right earbud, pull that out. All right, again, took a few seconds. I don't know if I'm covering the sensor. I think I am. All right, there it is. Yeah, I was covering the sensor with my finger, but it's such a small bud. You know how it is. Let's go ahead and close that in. Hit play. Audio is playing. So the sensor does work. It may take a little bit for it to register, depending on how you hold the earbuds. But mono mode works perfectly, doubling your battery life. Let's continue. All right, what we're going to test now is the touch controls. You have two like different categories of touch controls. You cannot actually preset them per se for your taps and everything. So I have my left side I use for my noise canceling, and let me dive in and see. Sure I remember. All right, yes, for the left side. It does go through my noise canceling. Double tap will go, do the turn talk through on and off. Uh, and then of course you got, tap and hold, which will launch my voice assistant. And then on the right, I use that for my playback controls. Single tap to play pause, double tap to skip track, triple tap takes me back to the previous track. Then, of course, tap and hold is for the your voice assistant. And when you're doing calls, double tap will answering in calls. The tap and hold will reject any incoming call, and it will also mute or unmute your microphone during the call. All right, I think it goes the same for the left earbud as well. So I just want to let you know we will go ahead and test it. We will see how fast the response times are for these controls. So let's go ahead and jump into our music. We got Michael Jackson, PYT. Let's go ahead and jump on that. All right, so right now it's in talk through, so it's kind of low. So we're going to double tap on the left. 1, 2. All right, now I'm in ambient aware. It got louder. I like it. All right, so now, as far as the right earbud, single tap to pause. It pauses it. Single tap again. It plays. Now what we're going to do is we're going to double tap to go to the next track. 1, 2. Very responsive. Now triple tap will take me back. 1, 2, 3. Took me to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Now back to the Michael Jackson. Now if I tap and hold, it should call out my voice assistant. What's the weather for August the 5th? Let me August the 5th. I can't believe I said August the 5th. All right. So that works. And it will do the same thing on my left earbud as well. So now, speaking of the left earbud, if I tap once, it will cycle through my noise canceling features. Okay. Now, right now I'm in noise canceling. I just tap once. Now I'm going to tap again. Now I'm back in ambient wear mode. So everything's working pretty fast. Nice, quick response. I get an audible message in my ear to let me know what's going on. Other than, at least for my noise canceling, not for my play controls, but they are working just nice and snappy. Let's continue. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Buds 3 in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Buds 3 in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Buds 3 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the JBL Live Buds 3 earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are out in my backyard. We've got the JBL Live Buds 3 in the ear. We're going to go ahead and do the noise canceling test. Let me paint the picture for you. We got traffic on the street behind the house. We got turnpike traffic behind camera from the bridge a little ways over. We got crickets. We got lawnmowers. Central air units going to be firing off and on possibly during this testing. So we got a pretty good test bed here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and use the case. Let me get in and put these guys right now. They're in ambient mode, and I can, hear everything just fine. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and flip these over to noise canceling. And just to let you guys know, I did go ahead and switch out, put the large ear tip in for these, that I can get a better seal on them and everything. Just making sure everybody's in snug. All right. So here we go. We'll go ahead and pop it into noise canceling. Whoops, my screen went off. All right, here we go. All right, noise canceling is on. And I'm gonna tell you right now, nothing's changed. All right, I can still hear the traffic on the back end here. I can hear the cars here. I take it back. I cannot hear the cars on the turnpike bridge. That's it. I can hear the cars here. I can still hear that cricket. I still hear the lawnmower. So the noise canceling is not good on these at all. I don't know if it is because of the ear tip. I may have to move up and put the Omnis on these to see how that does. But as of right now, with the stock ear tips in, the noise canceling is non-existent, and basically non-existent. Just to let you know, I am not listening to any audio on this, so this is strictly the strength of the noise canceling technology on the earbuds. So that way I have nothing else filtering out any of the ambient sound around me. So basically I'm telling you what I'm hearing or not hearing right now. So now, if I have to rate them based on the stock earbuds out of the box, 1 being absolute trash to 10 being the absolute best, and I know I'm going to hear it in the comment section, and that's fine, but I'm just being honest. I'm gonna give these a 3. I mean, you gotta be absolute complete trash in order to get a 1. But I will give these a 3 because it did knock out the traffic noise from the turnpike bridge. So I got to give them some points for that. However, I will test these with the SpinFit Omnis and see if the noise canceling improves there. But straight out of the box using the stock ear tips, it is not good. All right, so this has been the ANC test for the JBL Live Buds 3. Could be a whole lot better. All right, after the ANC test, I came in and I swapped out and put the CP1025 ear tips in, thinking I'll get a better seal, however, with them, but it does not change the ANC results dramatically at all. I mean, you can get a little bit more noise canceling out of it with these on than I did with the large ear tips, which I still have right here. Yeah, but I still the ANC on these is not great as far as I'm concerned. But even with the spin fits on there, I don't know, maybe a comply phone ear tip might work and give you the seal that if you're looking for with these earbuds, try to consider comply foam tip. I think that might be the best route to go because the silicone ones they're not working. So just wanted to let you guys know I did do this test off camera, but I just wanted to let you know my results. All right, next up is a sound test. Now, we got 2 different ways of listening to our audio here. You can do a high-res audio, which negates the use of the functions like your spatial sounds, personify, those type of things, and those 2 things here on these. Those would be you won't be able to use them on here, but that'll give you LDAC usage there. But if you, of course, turn LDAC off, we can use spatial sound as well as personify. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to make this quick because I think I was a little long with the Beam 3s, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the equalizer. We're going to test. We're going to do one song, all three. Okay, two songs. I can't help myself. Two songs. We're going to test on all three levels with the presets in my EQ setting, and as well as personify, and then of course with LDAC. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Did I even set up an EQ here? I think I did. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. All right, so which is actually pretty cool because I think this is the same EQ I have for the Beam 3, so it kind of like transferred over, which is fabulous. Saves time there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start here on jazz, and we're gonna go ahead and our first song, the Humpty Dance. I love the bass in this. Rest in peace, Shock G. Let's make sure we at our optimal listening level. All right, we're there. Let's do it. Let me back this up. Already you can feel the bass with that dur-red. I like it. All right, let's go back into jazz. Okay. Kind of low sounding, but I like the bass. Let's go to vocal. And you can definitely tell where the bass just was taken out completely, as you can see by the graph. Let's go to club. All right, it's got a nice, the bass has come back. It's got a nice body to it. Let's go to studio. All right, now it's a little bass, of course, bass drop, a little flat. Let's go to bass now. Ooh, okay. The bass definitely pronouncing this. All right, let's go to extreme bass. Oh, okay. All right. Very nice. Oh, I forgot to mention that I do have noise canceling turned on. I wanted to make sure of that. All right, let's go to my EQ. Oh, yeah. Let's check something. We have spatial all sound on. Let's turn that off real quick. Okay. Still got the bass, still got the balance, still got the brightness, but doesn't have that surround sound to it. I like the surround sound. I love it. I think I'm gonna stick with that. All right. Okay, that was pretty nice. Even with spatial audio turned on, turned off again, you don't have like that spatial, almost that 3D, that depth. When you have spatial audio turned on, when you turn it off, you lose that depth. But you still, with my EQ setting, you still have the brightness and everything, but you don't have that. Don't have the depth. You turn it back on, it returns. It sounds more of a fuller. In my opinion, it sounds fuller as far as the sound music goes. So I'm gonna keep that on while we're doing this. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn off the EQ. Let's go in here. We're gonna turn this off. All right, EQ is turned off, and now we go to. Actually, you know what? We got a second song. Well, we'll come back to that. No, we'll do it right now. Let's do it right now. All right, we're gonna turn this back on. All right, and we'll go into our second song. We want to get this one out of the way real quick. Let me see. Second song. Let's see. All right, we got Lenny Kravitz. All right, let's go. We're in jazz in the EQ settings. Nice. The bass is nice on here. Still got that spatial sound is working wonderfully for this. All right, let's go to vocals. Definitely the bass taken completely out. You can definitely tell the difference. Let's go to club. All right, brings back the bass a little bit. Not as powerful, but I like it. Nicely done. I love the transition. You can tell the difference really easily. Let's go to studio. Again, you tell the how the bass is going up and down. All right, let's go to bass. Okay, okay. Let's go extreme bass. Oh, very nice punch. Nice punch. All right, now let's for fun before we go to mine. Let's try to. Oh, this is the Tour One M2E. My headphones. Very nice. All right, let's go to mine. Very similar. Almost exactly the same. Love it. I like the way it's that you got that balance there between with my EQ setting and everything. You got that nice bass punch, and then of course you got the clarity, the vocal. There's much vocal clarity as you can get out of these earbuds with that, and it's I like it. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna turn off the EQ. We're gonna have fun there. We'll go down and we still got spatial sound turned on. We're gonna dip in. We're gonna turn on personify. Now I just went ahead and did this off camera, save time. So we're gonna go back in. We got and we're gonna go back to our first song. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. I like it. Okay. I love the depth of it. I like that sound. The vocals are very clean and clear. The bass is nice, is clean, but it's not as powerful as I thought it would be. Let's let's go ahead over here. Let's turn off spatial sound. I like it better with it on. Yeah, I like it better with it on. All right. I still love that bass. That I love it. I love that sounds really good. Again, it just you sound like you got it all around you. It's got depth. I love it. I just wish that the vocals were a little bit more brighter in that aspect with the personified on. So we will stick with it though, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into our second song. Let's go back to Lenny. Let's, there you are, Lenny. Here we go. Now this is great. Now this sounds really good. I think this setting with personified and spatial audio works really great with bands when you're listening to like music like this, because you know you got the depth uh, of the sound. Like the drums sound like they're behind the singer in this song, and of course you got your bass guitars to the left and right, and they're in those respective earbuds. So the spatial sound is the soundstage is so nice. It works so good with these. All right, again, really good sound on that one. But if I had to choose between the personify with the spatial sound and my EQ setting the spatial sound, I would have to go with my EQ settings on this one, mainly because it's just a little bit brighter so far. So between these two, my settings, I would take my settings. I'm still keeping my personify settings on here because, like I said, it works great with like band music like this, with when you got instruments around, and I do got a lot of songs like that. And then of course, it could work great with movies. I'm just saying. All right, so let's go ahead and what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead out of here. We're gonna go in personify. We're gonna turn that off. Uh, that's gonna get turned off anyway. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna turn on high resolution audio. It's gonna reboot the earbuds. All right, we are back up in. Now let's go ahead and double check. Go to details. Turn on LDAC. All right, so LDAC has been turned on. And we are in noise canceling mode. Let's go into audio. As you can see, spatial audio has been turned off. Personify has been turned off, but we do have access to the EQ, so we're going to turn that on. And we're just going to rock out on my EQ setting for these two songs. All right, let's go back in. First up, Digital Underground. Here we go. Oh, wow. Well, LDAC? Oh, no. Oh, that sounds... That's blowing it way out the way, man. Throw in the towel. Where's my towel at? Where's my towel? Throw it in. Towel thrown in. Winner, LDAC. No doubt about it. All right, I don't even need to go to the second song. I really don't. I really don't need to because LDAC has just took the win. I'd rather use LDAC with my EQ over Personify and the spatial sound, hands down. It just won. But a great test though. Great test. All right. We will keep it fair. We want to go to the, we're gonna do a little bit of Liddy. We gotta keep it fair. We gotta keep it fair. Here we go. Why? The sound is so nice and bright, powerful. The sound stage, these sounds really, really good. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I just gotta do one more thing. Just one more thing. And I didn't do it with the other ones, but because I threw in the towel already, that frees me up. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and where is it at? Where's my there she is. Let's go. I need to see. This is for the bass heads out there. Other than Humpty Hump, I need to hear this 808 drop and this reverb. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely better on LDAC. I mean, I just wanted to test that. So my great sound on all three levels though, I have to admit. Why are you turning on? All right. All three levels, really good sound. I just prefer LDAC as to the Personify setting with spatial sound. Now, if I was watching a movie, I more likely would flip that over and go back to the Personify with the spatial sound. That way, I got that good feel, that 360 feel. When I'm watching a video or watching a movie for mainly. But still, great earbuds. They sound really good. You get the right ear tips in. You get the right EQ setting for you. These could be some really, really good, really fun earbuds to listen to. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into my likes and dislikes. All right, let's talk about my likes and dislikes for the JBL Buds 3, Live Buds 3. Sorry. First of all, let's talk about my one glaring dislike: the noise canceling. Was what's the word? Well, worse. I haven't had noise canceling this bad from an earbud over $100 since the Beoplay EX. In my opinion, I don't know. Like I said, I even swapped out one with the spin fit ear tips, but maybe I might get a better resolution if I result rather, if I go with a comply foam tip. I don't know. I have developed some kind of a allergic reaction to them, so that's why I went with the spin fits now. But I think if we can definitely try that out if you're interested in these earbuds. Um, I think that is definitely something you might want to look at. I think other than that, I don't have not other than that. Well, let's see. The other thing is the touch controls. Um, I wish you could just go ahead and uh, fit, just independently select what you want your single, double tap, add a triple tap, or add a triple tap. You do have a triple tap on these, sorry, but do single one, yeah, single tap, double tap, triple tap, and tap and hold. You should be able to fine tune them the way you want on both earbuds. Like, cause on these ones I didn't mention, and I should have, that on the right you got the volume options you can select, but on the left you don't. So it's kind of weird how they got that set up, but I really think that you should have that option just in case you're somewhere and you don't have the case where you can go ahead and use the touchscreen to get what you want done. Let me see. I think those just about cover my only two dislikes of these earbuds. All right, so let's flip over to my likes. I like the fact that they're discreet. I like the look of them with the little gloss, JBL branding on it. They keep that looking nice always. I'm telling you, they give me the vibes of the Galaxy Buds Pros. Tell me that don't give you that vibe. I know I showed this earlier. So that, come on. All right, but still, I'm gonna stop doing that. All right, of course, because it's the end of the video. But let's see. I like that discreetness. I like the case, obviously, with the touchscreen, wireless charging. I like all that. Fast charge, yes, absolutely. The touch controls, despite limited, are very responsive. The sound is great. I like the sound of these. The bass is definitely they are definitely bass head worthy. So you will definitely get to enjoy these. Let me see. Am I missing anything else? Uh Oh, another thing to put into my dislike column is the audio switching. Now, again, I don't know if it's strictly for their for phone calls, but I'm thinking it should be for you to switch audio between from one device to the other. But I think that's something they need to look into. Um, Let me see anything else I could think of. I think that's about it as far as what my likes and dislikes are. These are very good earbuds, but I had to give you my plus and minuses. Let's wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing and review of the JBL Live Buds 3. Very good pair of earbuds, minus the caveats uh, that I've discovered. Some things could be fixed with the firmware update. Hopefully, they will address that. If they hear enough from us out here in the tech world and on the internet who enjoy uh, doing reviews and using their products. Hopefully, they'll go ahead and fix that. Still, 169, not a bad price. Uh, but yeah, well, yeah, mainly you're getting it for the touchscreen service, touchscreen functionality and everything like that. Definitely it's something to look for if you're looking for a pair of earbuds to rock out with. If you're a bass head, definitely take a look at these. I don't think you'll be disappointed when it comes to bass on these. All right, so if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and follow that with the notification bell. That way you guys are notified when videos like this and others drop. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.